My brethren, this program's aim has always been to prepare a people ready to meet the Lord at His coming. Doctrines and defenses are presented, revelations unveiled, prophecies interpreted for the sake of filling the mind of the hearer, the pure words of God that do not lie in the mire of falsehood and deception. But at the end of the day, we go back to the fundamentals of the Christian faith. Our constant reflection and thinking about Christ and His love toward us. A moment of neglect and absent-mindedness is very, very dangerous, especially in these last times. Joseph and Mary loved Jesus, yet in their story, they had been careless in losing Him. They had forgotten the very work which God had given them to do. By one day's neglect, they lost Jesus. In the same way today, many lose the Savior from their company. When we do not love to think about Him or pray to Him, when we speak idle, unkind, or evil words, we separate ourselves from Jesus Christ. That is the reason that we are filled with troubles, and the clouds would always seem to loom right about our heads. Because without Jesus, we are lonely and we are sad. But if we really desire His company, He will always be with us. With all who seek His presence, the Savior loves to stay. He will brighten the poorest home and gladden the lowliest heart. Much of what we have encountered in our lives, the sorrows, the griefs, the desponding constitutions, are all because of losing sight of the Savior in our minds. It happens at times when we have placed our minds vacant for the devil or preoccupied by any worldly endeavor. Jobs, friends, relationships, leisures, entertainment, pets, all of these could occupy the mind, and from there on, we would see that in ourselves that Jesus was never the priority of our lives when we are so easy to lose Him. Much better if we have the mind to discern that we have lost Him early on, but oftentimes, a man too occupied of things of worldly nature hardly notices that Jesus is no longer with him. Take a minute to think, my brethren. Do not let Jesus slip out of your mind. He is what we need, and He offers to us the solace in our pilgrimage, the strength in our fight, the endurance in our struggles, the hope in our hopelessness, and the salvation in our damnation.